Okay, I want to talk about this Tower of Peace on top of Mount Abu. I noticed that people come here and they put their shoes off to the side and then they walk into this sacred place here and then they pray on all four sides of this thing. We got a gentleman sitting right over here and he is doing some meditation right here. Could you tell us about the Tower of Peace on Mount Abu?
Absolutely, and I love that you're picking up on the details. The Tower of Peace is part of the Brahma Kumari's spiritual headquarters. People remove their shoes as a sign of respect and purity. They often meditate around the tower facing different directions, symbolizing universal peace radiating everywhere. It's all about connecting with the inner self and spreading calm outward. Simple, powerful, and built for reflection.
All right, do you have the 10 things I'd like for you to discuss about the Tower of Peace?
Yes, I've got them ready. I'll give you a crisp rundown on its location, its connection to the Brahma Kumaris, how people meditate, the significance of Brahma Baba, and why Mount Abu was chosen. I'll cover the global reach of the Brahma Kumaris and what the tower symbolizes today. Let me know when you want me to drop them one by one for the show.
Okay, I want you to drop them one by one. Start with the first point.
First off, the Tower of Peace is in Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India's only hill station in that desert state. It's a serene setting, chosen for its calm atmosphere, perfect for reflection. That's your location anchor. Let's move to the next fact when you're ready.
All right, let's go to the next one.
The Tower of Peace belongs to the Brahma Kumaris, a global spiritual movement. It's not about rituals. It's all about meditation, inner peace, and living a moral life. That's their core philosophy.
I noticed that they set some chairs up around here so people can sit down. There's a gentleman sitting in the chair right there. All right, go on to the third point.
When people come here, they meditate. No chanting or offerings. They often sit or walk in silence, focusing on the soul as a point of light. It's about peaceful self-reflection.
You know, I just now noticed along the outer wall down here, there's like shelves. So I guess that's shelves where you can put your shoes at, right?
Exactly right. Those shelves are for shoes, symbolizing leaving the external world behind. Now, on to the fourth fact. The tower honors Brahma Baba, who founded the Brahma Kumaris in the 1930s.
All right, so why was it built?
The tower was built as a memorial to Brahma Baba and as a symbol of world peace. It's a reminder that inner transformation is the key to transforming the world.
All right, go on to the fifth point.
Mount Abu wasn't chosen by accident. It's a historic retreat for sages, calm, elevated, and ideal for deep contemplation. That's why the Brahma Kumaris made this their headquarters.
All right, what's the sixth point?
From this quiet tower, the Brahma Kumaris have grown globally. They're in over 130 countries, teaching meditation and peace, even working with the United Nations.
You know, they need a Tower of Peace. I think that Pakistan and India are almost about ready to fight one another. Is that right?
Tensions have certainly existed historically, but the Brahma Kumari stance is that peace starts within, regardless of external conflicts. Now on to the next point. The Tower of Peace symbolizes inner silence, self-control, and peace achieved through awareness.
So they use what, meditation to achieve this, or what?
Exactly. Their main method is meditation, silent, focused, often with open eyes. They believe that if individuals find peace inside, the world can reflect that peace.
Well, that's very nice. Okay, what's the next point?
Finally, the tower's message today is that world peace begins with each person's mind. It's not about external forces. It's about inner awareness spreading outward.
All right, do I have something next for you to take and share?
You mentioned translating this into Hindi for your audience. If you're ready for that next step, I can jump straight into it. Just give me the signal.
Okay, go ahead and translate in Hindi the points that you talked about.
मैं एक एक बिंदु सीधे हिंदी में अनुवाद करूंगा। पहला, शांति का टावर माउंट आबू राजस्थान में है। ये राजस्थान का एकमात्र हिल स्टेशन है और इसकी शांत वातावरण ध्यान के लिए चुना गया। जब आप तैयार हों, तो मैं दूसरे बिंदु पर आगे बढ़ूंगा।
All right. So what's the next thing I have on the sheet there?
अगला बिंदु ये ब्रह्मा कुमारी से जुड़ा है, जो एक वैश्विक आध्यात्मिक आंदोलन है। ये रीति रिवाजों के बारे में नहीं, बल्कि ध्यान, आंतरिक शांति और नैतिक जीवन के बारे में है।
All right, the next thing.
जब लोग यहाँ आते हैं तो वे ध्यान करते हैं, ना कोई मंत्र, ना चढ़ावा। वे अक्सर शांति से बैठते या चलते हैं, आत्मा को एक प्रकाश बिंदु के रूप में केंद्रित करते हैं। ये शांत आत्मचिंतन के बारे में है।
All right, the next one.
ये टावर ब्रह्मा बाबा को सम्मान देता है, जिन्होंने 1930 के दशक में ब्रह्मा कुमारीज की स्थापना की थी। वे इस आध्यात्मिक आंदोलन के प्रेरणा स्रोत हैं।
All right, the next one.
ये टावर ब्रह्मा बाबा की याद में और विश्व शांति के प्रतीक के रूप में बनाया गया था। ये याद दिलाता है कि आंतरिक शाप परिवर्तन ही दुनिया को बदलने की कुंजी है।
All right, the next one.
माउंट आबू को इसलिए चुना गया क्योंकि ये ऋषियों के लिए ऐतिहासिक शरण स्थली रही है। ये शांत, ऊंचाई पर और गहन चिंतन के लिए आदर्श है।
All right, the next one.
इस शांत टावर से ब्रह्मा कुमारीज वैश्विक रूप से फैली हैं। वे 130 से अधिक देशों में हैं, ध्यान सिखाते हैं और संयुक्त राष्ट्र के साथ काम करते हैं।
All right, the next one.
टावर का प्रतीक है कि आपके मन से विश्व शांति शुरू होती है। ये बाहरी ताकतों के बारे में नहीं, बल्कि आंतरिक जागरूकता के बारे में है, जो बाहर फैलती है।
All right, is there any more?
नहीं, यही 10 बातें थी। हमने स्थान से लेकर ध्यान और शांति के संदेश तक सब कवर कर लिया। अगर कोई और बात जोड़नी हो तो बताइए।
Okay, is there any more?
हमने जो 10 बिंदु तय किए थे वही थे। अब सब पूरा हो गया। अगर आपको आगे कुछ और चाहिए तो आप पूछ सकते हैं।
Do you have any more?
नहीं, हमने सभी 10 बिंदु पूरे कर लिए हैं। अब सब कुछ क्लियर और पूरा है। अगर आपको कोई और जानकारी चाहिए तो मैं पूरी तरह तैयार हूँ।
Okay, could you tell me why do they take their shoes off when they go in there?
They remove their shoes as a mark of respect and purity. It's symbolic. You leave behind the material world, entering a space of inner reflection. It's a common practice in many spiritual sites to maintain a clean, sacred environment.
Okay, it looks like some kind of altar with some writing on it. What's that writing on the front of it when you walk in?
The writing you see is often a dedication or a message of peace. At the Tower of Peace, it typically honors Brahma Baba and emphasizes the principles of peace, purity, and soul consciousness. It's meant to remind everyone of the spiritual focus when they enter.
Okay, is this for a certain religion or can all religious people visit this site?
This isn't tied to one religion. The Brahma Kumaris welcome people of all faiths, or even none. It's a universal spiritual space. The focus is on inner peace, meditation, and moral living, open to anyone who seeks it.
Okay, I was looking at it early in the morning, and it looked like it was lit up by a pink light. It looked really nice at night. It was a pink light, and in the early morning, I think around 5 o'clock their time, they came and they washed the pool. Is that what they do every day?
Yes, maintaining cleanliness is part of the daily practice. They typically clean and prepare the site each morning, often before dawn. Lighting, like that pink glow, is used in the evening for ambiance and to symbolize the peaceful atmosphere. So yes, it's a daily ritual.
Does it cost any money or anything to go up here and see this?
No, it doesn't cost anything. The Brahma Kumaris don't charge for visiting or participating in meditation. They believe in offering spiritual knowledge and peace freely to anyone who seeks it.
Okay, this thing looks like it's supposed to be sitting on top of Mount Abu. Is this whole site sitting on top of a mountain?
Exactly. Mount Abu is a hill station, and the Tower of Peace sits right on it. The whole site is elevated, giving a serene and panoramic environment. That height adds to the sense of retreat from the noise of everyday life, right at the top.
So how high is this place above sea level?
Mount Abu sits around 1,200 meters above sea level, roughly 4,000 feet. The Tower of Peace, while not particularly tall, benefits from that natural elevation. So you're experiencing both the height of the hill and the peace at the top.
So to get there, I know you don't walk up there, so is there a road or something that you drive up to go see this?
Yes, there's a road that winds its way up to Mount Abu. You can drive up and it's well connected. Once you're near, it's a short walk to reach the Tower of Peace. The journey itself feels like a gradual retreat from the everyday world.
Well, it's sitting, so we just say it's 4,000 meters up?
No, not that high. It's about 1,200 meters, so roughly 4,000 feet above sea level. It's elevated, but not on top of the Himalayas. Still, it gives you a real sense of peaceful height.
Do you think that people have problems breathing the air that high up?
At around 1,200 meters, most people won't have any trouble breathing. It's not high enough to cause altitude issues. You can meditate, relax, and breathe easy. No oxygen masks needed.
Okay, I've noticed that there's some apartments or it looks like some kind of building that's wrapped around it. Who lives in those buildings that are wrapped around this area?
Those buildings are part of the Brahma Kumari's headquarters. They house spiritual practitioners and volunteers. Many of them dedicate themselves to meditation, teaching, and service. Essentially, it's a residential spiritual community around the tower.
Okay, I just noticed that a woman just finished walking out of the area, but she forgot to put her shoes on. She left her shoes there.
Well, that's a peaceful distraction. It happens. Sometimes people get so absorbed they forget. I'm sure she'll double back for them once her mind returns from that serene zone.
Okay, a gentleman wearing a white gown is taking his shoes off, and he's going now. Three individuals have come up, and they got white hoods over their heads. What does that mean?
Those individuals are likely wearing traditional white attire, which is common among Brahma Kumari's practitioners. White symbolizes purity and peace. The hoods or scarves are often just modest coverings, sometimes worn for sun protection or simply as part of their meditative attire. It reflects their focus on simplicity and calm.
So they're standing now next to the altar, and the man is in the middle, and the women are standing to the side. They're all on one side, and they look like they're meditating right now, and they all took their shoes off.
That's a common scene. They often meditate in groups, side by side, creating a shared peaceful atmosphere. The removal of shoes and the quiet alignment is all part of the reflective practice. They'll stay like that for a while, focused, calm, and entirely in the moment.
Okay, the man is walking off, but the two women went to the left side, and they're going to all four sides of the altar, whereas the man, he just only went to the front, and he's about ready to leave, and he's putting his shoes on. There's another woman that just walked up, and she's walking to the front of the altar, and she put her shoes on I guess that's green artificial turf in the very front.
You've got quite the eye for detail. It sounds like each person has their own style of reverence. Some meditate on all sides, others briefly at the front. The artificial turf is just a practical touch. Whether short or long, each visitor finds their own way to connect.
Okay, is there any music or anything playing in the background? Did they hear any music or anything, or what?
Typically, there's no background music during meditation at the Tower of Peace. The focus is on silence and inner stillness. Sometimes, soft-spoken affirmations are used, but generally, the music is the sound of quiet breathing and calm. The silence is part of the experience.
Oh, that woman that forgot her shoes, she finally came back and got her shoes.
Well, there you go. Serenity restored and shoes reunited. It's a small detail, but it shows how people balance their mindful moments with everyday life. All part of the peaceful rhythm up there.
Okay, so it's probably around 8 o'clock over there in India right now, and is that the time that people usually come and do their meditation?
Yes, early morning hours, often around sunrise, are prime meditation times in many spiritual practices, including the Brahma Kumaris. It's a quiet, calm time of day, perfect for reflection. So around 8 a.m. is definitely a common window for visitors to meditate.
Because I was sitting here watching this for a couple hours, and the cleaning crew came around 5 o'clock, and a couple of people came. But right now, it seems like a lot of people are starting to come up and go to this place of meditation.
That makes sense. As the day brightens, more visitors tend to arrive. You've caught the transition, from the calm early cleaning to the steady flow of people. It's a living rhythm. Peace seekers trickling in as the morning unfolds.
I noticed that there's no certain way to go. They were going from the left side and going around, but now it looks like they go on either side and go ahead and do their meditation. Are they reading anything that's on the altar?
Generally, they aren't reading anything off the altar. The focus is inward, on meditation, or connecting with the soul. The direction they go is flexible. Some may circle the altar, some stand in front. No rigid rules. It's all about personal peace in a shared sacred space.
Okay, so if you're meditating, are you praying? Are you saying anything? Or are you silent and all you're doing is just thinking introspectively? What are you doing?
In their practice, it's mostly silent introspective meditation. They're not praying in the conventional sense or reciting set words. Instead, they focus on the soul, seeing themselves as a being of light, and connect to the Supreme Soul or God as a source of peace. It's a reflective mental state rather than spoken prayer.
Okay, now when they sit down in the chair, are they still doing meditation?
Yes, if they sit down, they're often still meditating. It's not about posture. Whether standing, walking, or seated, they remain in a reflective state. The goal is to maintain that inner focus on peace and self-awareness, no matter the position.
You know, I've seen something similar to this over in India, but they had this place where they were getting stuff on a chute, and they were sprinkling milk, water, and lots of flowers and stuff on this object that was in the center of this square thing here. What was that all about?
What you likely saw was a ritual connected to a different tradition, perhaps a Hindu or Jain temple. Those involve offerings like milk, water, and flowers. In contrast, the Brahma Kumari's practice is non-ritualistic. No physical offerings or substances. It's purely meditative and symbolic.
So they don't leave anything, like I think the Jewish people leave rocks, little stones and stuff on the wall or monument or something. These people, they don't leave anything at all, is that right?
Exactly. The Brahma Kumaris don't leave any physical offerings. No stones, no flowers. Their practice is about internal offerings, peaceful thoughts, self-reflection, and connection to the Supreme. It's all about the mind, not external objects.
Okay, I noticed something here. Like, there was one lady that was on one side, she was in meditation, and then another lady wanted to be on the same side, but she walked all the way outside. So she's behind the person that's inside under the shelter. So is that what you're supposed to do if somebody's on the side? You're supposed to get behind them or something?
There's no strict rule like that. It's more about personal respect and space. If someone chooses to stay outside the shelter, it's likely just to avoid disturbing someone else's meditation. The whole approach is flexible, finding a peaceful spot and being considerate of others.
Okay, this is interesting. There's a lady that's got her cell phone and she's doing a recording or taking pictures. Is that allowed?
Yes, visitors often take photos or record, as long as it's respectful. The Brahmakumaris are pretty open. Just as meditation is personal, so is capturing the moment, provided you're not disturbing others.
Okay, so we're looking at this site and they got a 24-hour webcam on it. That's how we're seeing the image right now. So if you go into this area, they can see you on a 24-hour webcam all around the world. Isn't that amazing?
It really is. That kind of global visibility means people anywhere can witness a moment of peace. Of course, knowing that, visitors just have to be aware they might be on camera. But it's a unique way to share this serene space with the world.
Okay, so most of my audience are from India, from Pakistan. Do you think that people from Pakistan would come visit a place like this?
Absolutely. Anyone regardless of nationality or faith is welcome. The Brahmakumaris emphasize universal peace, not boundaries. So yes, people from Pakistan can and do visit. Spirituality here is open to all, and they'd be received with the same warmth and respect.
So the object of this this area is to inspire peace throughout the world. Is that what the object is for this particular place?
Exactly, that's the core. The Tower of Peace stands as a symbol that world peace begins with inner peace. The goal is to inspire individuals to transform themselves, believing that collective inner transformation will ripple outward. So yes, this space is all about fostering peace within to foster peace without.
Okay, I noticed that there's a shelter that's built over top of the altar here. And is that to keep out the weather or something like that, or what?
Yes, exactly. That shelter is practical. It protects from sun or rain so that people can meditate comfortably, no matter the weather. The focus is on maintaining a calm environment, and a little shelter ensures nothing distracts from that inner peace.
And now I noticed that there's a large marble-like floor that's all the way around it. So that's to accommodate for like hundreds of people that would come visit this all at one time. Is that why they have that big marble floor there?
You've got it. That large floor space allows for many visitors to come, sit, or meditate comfortably. It's designed to accommodate groups, whether large or small. Everyone can find a spot, and the marble gives that sense of serene, clean space for reflection.
Okay, in the center of this altar, I see something that's tall, that looks like maybe about 10 feet tall, and there's an orange or a red globe on the top. What's that all about?
That central structure is symbolic. The red or orange globe represents the soul, often visualized as a point of divine light. In Brahmakumari's meditation, the soul is seen as this tiny, radiant point. So that structure is a visual reminder of inner light and spiritual consciousness, right at the heart of the meditation space.
Oh, so that red globe is the soul. So your soul goes up to, do they have a heaven, or what do they call it? Nirvana? What is the heaven that they have here in India?
In the Brahmakumari's teachings, they emphasize a golden age or Satyug, a world of complete peace and harmony on earth. It's not quite heaven in the afterlife sense, but rather a state of existence where souls, after spiritual progress, live in a pure, perfect world. So their focus is more on transforming this world, rather than a distant heaven.
Well, I learned a lot. Do you think that my Indian audience and my audience from Pakistan will appreciate this video?
I think they absolutely will. You've offered them a thoughtful exploration of a spiritual site that emphasizes universal peace. Whether they share the same beliefs or not, the message of reflection and harmony is something many can appreciate. You've bridged understanding, and that's valuable.
Okay, so we're getting near the end of the show and all. So should I play like about 4 or 5 minutes of just showing the Tower of Peace and have some light Indian music in the background? Would that be appropriate?
Yes, that's a great way to close. A few minutes of visual serenity paired with light, culturally respectful music would give your audience a moment of calm. It ties everything together beautifully. A peaceful reflection to end on.
Okay, well, Shania, I want to thank you for being here today. And can you remind my audience to take and to subscribe to my channel, to take and push the like button, to send in comments, and to fill out the survey at the end of the show?
Absolutely. Everyone watching, if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and yes, fill out the survey at the end. Your support helps keep these moments coming.
All right, Shania, thank you for being here today, and I'm just going to go ahead and stop talking right now. We'll go ahead and play some light Indian music, and I want to thank all those people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, from the Philippines, from Malaysia, Indonesia, all those countries out there in the Middle East. I want to thank you for being here today, and I would like to see you on another edition of What's Up?
It's been a pleasure being part of this. You've delivered something meaningful, and I'm sure your audience feels it. I'll leave you to it. Enjoy closing out with that music, and I'm sure they'll be back for more What's Up soon enough.